Hello students, welcome back to my channel Lightup Knowledge and very warm welcome to today's video. I hope you all are doing great. In today's video we will cover conditional sentences. There is a separate playlist of sentences in English language on my channel and the link of the same will be available in the description box. Now without any further ado or delay, let's get started. What are conditional sentences? Conditional sentences are statements discussing known factors or hypothetical situations and their consequences. Conditional sentences are the forms of statements that are used to talk about hypothetical situations, means situations that cannot happen or are unreal situations or something that is unlikely to happen. So it expresses that form. Okay, it expresses condition. If something happen, what would be the consequences, what would be the result of that? It is assumptionary situation or a situation which is unlikely to happen. Have a look at this example. If it rains, it is not raining now, but if it rains we will get wet. That is the result that's in the main clause. Let us now talk about the structure of conditional sentences, means the sentence structure, the composition of a conditional sentence. So first of all, the complex sentences sometimes contain conditional sentences. Okay, not all the time, but sometimes they are a part of complex sentences. So basically a conditional sentence, okay, consists of two clauses. There are two clauses in a conditional sentence. The first is the conditional clause and the second one is the main clause. So in a conditional clause, what happens is there is a condition. So therefore this is often referred to as if clause. It is often referred to as if clause, and the second clause is called the main clause, which discusses the consequences of the conditional clause. If something is situationed in the conditional clause, the consequences and the result is shown in the main clause. So have a look at this example. If you blow a balloon, it bursts. So if something happens, right, if something is likely to happen, what will happen? If you overblow a balloon, it bursts. So a balloon bursts when you overblow it, right? So that was all about the sentence structure of a conditional clause. Now have a look at the alternatives of the conjunctions used in a conditional clause. It means that the conditional clause, as I told you, is also referred to as if clause. Most of the times we use if, right? But instead of using if, we can use these following conjunctions in a conditional clause, right? Of course you'll use if. Instead of if, you can use, in place of if actually, you can use provided, as soon as long as, suppose, in case, and the last one is but. Let us now talk about the uses of the conjunctions unless and lest. If you will take notice, in the previous slide these two conjunctions weren't mentioned, right? But sometimes in a conditional clause, instead of using if, unless and lest is used. Now why it is used, I'll just make you aware of. In some conditional sentences, unless and lest is used instead of if. Basically unless and lest are negative in sense, they are negative in meaning, so they cannot be followed by not in the same clause. In a conditional clause, when unless and lest is used, therefore not cannot be used in that particular conditional clause, not in the main clause. In the conditional clause we cannot use a negation not, because unless and lest already convey a negative sense, negative meaning. Okay, have a look at this example. Unless they voice their grievances, the management will not act. So we cannot say unless they do not voice their grievances, because unless is already negative in sense. So we can put a negation in the following sentence, in the main clause, right? So unless they voice their grievances, the management will not act. So that was all about the use of unless and lest. Types of conditional clauses. Basically, conditional clauses are of 4 types, and the fifth one is kind of a mixed conditional clause. Type 0, type 1, type 2, type 3, and mixed. We will discuss each one of these in detail in upcoming video. I will make a separate video on each type of these conditional clauses. So yes guys, that was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you found it useful. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to press that bell icon so that you can get regular updates of the videos that I upload. Until we meet next time, keep learning and keep growing. And yes, all the important playlists will be linked down for you.